This is R.D. Sharma solution, class 11, chapter 25, parabola. Here we have a very short answer questions, VSAQ. The first question is, write the axis of symmetry of the parabola y square equals x. So y square equals 4ax is the standard equation which we use. And this is how it is going to be made. The face toward the positive x-axis. So this is the axis of symmetry. This 4a is 1 here in this question. So axis of symmetry will be x-axis. This is question number 2. Write the distance between the vertex and the focus of the parabola. So wherever we have a parabola like this means we don't have the vertex at 0, 0 and the focus and directrix at the place default parabola will have. But the distance between the vertex and directrix and vertex and focus is equal. So we'll try to make it or formulate it in a default way. So here see this 6 coefficient of y divided by 2, it will be 3. Now square it, 9. So add 9 and subtract 9. So y square plus 6y plus 9 will be y plus 3 whole square. When you subtract, that is minus 9. So 5 minus 9 is minus 4. So you have 2x minus 4, take it on the right hand side. Now take minus 2 common. You get y square equals minus 4ax. This can be equated with y square equals minus 4ax. What is minus 4a here? It's minus 2. A will be half, 1 by 2. Please remember it's positive here. We will revisit this again. So how it is going to be made? Y square equals minus 4ax. The face of the parabola on the negative x-axis. Normally it would pass through minus a0 will be focus and the vertex would be 0, 0 normally. And the distance between these two are to be now known. So vertex is 0, 0. That is y plus 3 is 0, capital Y. So y plus 3 or you can say capital Y equals 0. So y equals minus 3. Similarly x, capital X is 0. So x minus 2 is equal to 0. X equals 2. So minus and 3 and 2 are your vertex because we have given it as 0, 0. In default terms, it would be 0, 0. So y plus 3 equals 0, x minus 2 equals 0. So y is minus 3 and x is 2. So this, let me write it here. 2 and minus 3 is the vertex. Now coming to focus. Focus is x equals minus a. X minus 2 equals minus a. What is minus a? It's minus half. Minus half. So there will be some mistake. I'll just revisit this. It's x minus 2 is minus half, not half. So x minus 2 is 2 minus half is 2 minus half is 4 minus 1 by 2. That is 3 by 2. 3 by 2 it is, not 3 by 2. So it's 3 by 2 and of course the y, what is y term? Y plus 3 equals 0. So y equals minus 3. So 3 by 2 and minus 3. This focus is 3 by 2 and minus 3. So vertex is known and focus is known. And the question is saying, write the distance between the vertex and the focus of the parabola. Focus and vertex. Both are with us. So let me tell you again, 2 and minus 3 is the vertex and 3 by 2 and minus 3 by 2. So I'm just making it plus as I said. So it's 3 by 2, not minus 3 by 2. Okay, just change it, 3 by 2. So you can have this x1, x2 minus x1 or x1 minus x2 whole square plus y2 minus y1 or y1 minus y2 whole square under root, add them and take the under root. So distance between 2 points basically. So half will come, half units. This is question number 3. Write the equation of the directrix of the parabola. So same thing we are going to do. This is x square minus 4x minus 8y plus 12. So divide, take this coefficient of x, divide by 2, whatever comes, square it, add and subtract. So x minus 2 whole square, and then that plus 4 minus 4 with 12 will become 8. So 8 minus 8y, take it on the right hand side and take 8 common. So x minus 2 whole square will be equal to 8, y minus 1. So you need to find out the directrix. This is not the default form. This is actually x square equals 4ay form. So we are talking about this one, this type of face towards the positive y-axis. X square. The directrix will be here. In normal terms, this would have been 0. Normal terms, this would have been 0 minus a. Basically, y is equal to minus a. What is y? Y minus 1. Y minus 1 equals minus a, but we don't know minus a. So let us find out the a. Compare 8 with 4a. So a will be 2. So y minus 1 equals minus 2. 1 will go here. 1 minus 2 is minus 1. So y equals minus 1. Y equals minus 1. So y plus 1 equals 0. This is the directrix. Question number 4. Write the equation of the parabola with focus 0, 0 and directrix x plus y minus 4 equals 0. So we will use the definition here. This is xy, this is 0, 0, and here is a line. Here is a line. So the distance of xy from this point, focus, and from the directrix. So SP and PM we are calling it, and then square it. Just square because there will be a root on both the sides. That is why we are squaring it. So the distance x minus 0 whole square, y minus 0 whole square. And for the line, x plus y minus 4 will write it. We are putting x as s, y as y, and in the denominator we have coefficient of x and y. Under root and square them, add them. So this under root 2 will go because we have squared it. So x square plus y square, the root 2 square will be 2, take it on the left hand side, cross multiply. This is the final term. Question number 5. Write the length of the chord of the parabola y square equals 4x, which passed through the vertex and is inclined to the axis at pi by 4. Pi by 4. So let me explain it to you. This is simple. Y square equals 4x facing towards the positive x-axis. Now vertex, there is a line we are making, and at an angle of pi by 4. It is touching a parabola somewhere. So this is the chord OP which you see here is the length of the chord which we have to find out. So if we know the Pythagoras theorem. So if we have the base and the altitude perpendicular, we can find out the hypotenuse. So if x1, y1, if you take this point, because it is from the origin, x1 square, y1 square, x1 square plus y1 square will be the distance. So let me make the triangle here. This is pi by 4. Angle is pi by 4. So tan pi by 4 will be what? Perpendicular upon base. So if you see perpendicular, this is y1 and this is x1, x coordinate, y coordinate. This is x1, y1. So tan pi by 4 will be y1 by x1, perpendicular by base, y1 by x1. So x1 equal y1 because tan pi by 4 is 1. But this x1, y1 is lying on this parabola also. So equation is given as y square equal 4x. Put y as y1 and x as x1. So you know x1 is equal to y1. So either you put x1 as y1 or y1 as x1. We are putting y1 as x1. So x1 square equals 4a x1. x1 you can just divide and cancel. So x1 will be 4a, so y1 will also be 4a. This is 4a and this is also 4a. So now this will be what? This is 4a whole square plus 4a whole square under root by Pythagoras. So 4 root 2a is going to come. Question number 6. If B and C are lengths of the segment of any focal chord of the parabola y square equals 4ax, then write the length of its latest rectum. So y square equals 4ax is there. Let me make the figure first. So this is the figure here. Length of the latest rectum will be, if this would have been a comma 0, length of the latest rectum would be 4a, 4 into a. So length of latest rectum is 4a. So if you are able to know a from here to here, that is the thing which you want. In the theory, when we are discussing, explaining, I told you that the endpoints of focal chord is nothing but a line from any point on the parabola to the focus. So take any point. Focal chord, as I said, you can take any point on the parabola and you can just draw a line from that point to the focus, and that will be the focal chord, because it will be seen as a chord. If you make a circle and join any 2 points, it will be a chord. So this is B. B can be here also, B can be here also, and it can be anywhere. Now I am joining C here. I am calling this as P, this as Q, the focus as S. Now in the discussion section, I told you how to take this focal chord point. One we took as AT square, one as 2AT. If the parabola is y square equals 4ax, one is AT square 2AT. The other point Q we have taken as a by t square comma minus 2a by t. This you have to remember. So I have taken this P point as like this. Okay. Now distance of this from a comma 0. Distance of this from a comma 0. So this is simply a minus at whole square plus 0 minus 2at whole square. So let me just do it this one so that you understand what we are doing. A minus at square whole square plus 2at minus 0 whole square, that is 2at whole square, that will be 4a square t square. So a minus at whole square whole square. So this is a square t square will be a square t4, and minus 2 into a is a square and t square. And what is this? This is 4a square, 4a square t square. So this will be 4a square t square minus 2a square t square will be plus 2a square t square. So now you can take a square common. You get 1 plus t to the power 4 plus t square and 2t square. This is 1 plus t square only. 1 plus t square whole square. And these are under root. So a and 1 plus t square will come out. So ultimately SP, and same thing you are going to do with SQ. I hope you will be able to do. Same way you will find out the distance between S and Q. That is distance between a0 and a by t square and minus 2a by t. Okay. So just open this, do exactly what I suggested you here for SP, find SQ. A 1 plus 1 by t square will come. Now see, this 1 by SP and 1 by SQ, why we are doing it? In the explanation I have told you that we need some kind of result and we want to eliminate this 1 plus t square t term. So 1 by SP and 1 by SQ, these two terms, you can take 1 by a 1 plus t square common. I'll just show you here. 1 by a 1 plus t square here if you take this common, inside it will come 1 by t square, and this you can cancel, so only 1 by a. That is why we have taken p and q like this. So this sp is b and sq is c. So 1 by b plus 1 by c is ultimately 1 by a. We have actually removed this t and just rearrange. A will be bc by b plus 4 multiplied by 4. 4a is latest rectum. 4bc by b plus c is the answer. Question number 7. Same thing you are going to do here. PSQ is a focal chord of the parabola y square equals 8x. If SP equals 6, then write SQ. So same thing you have to do, but the value is given here. The value A is known to us. So here y square equals 4x. So this point P and Q you can take. So this SP is known to us. We have to find SQ in this question. Just remember what we have done in the previous question. You can just carry forward that information and you can solve this. S is 0a. So you have to find out the distance between, first let us find out A. Y square 8x and y square 4ax. So 8 is equal to 4a. A is 2. Now the coordinate is known. A0 you will write 2 0. AT square you will write 2at square. 2at you will write 2 into 2 4t. A by t square 2 by t square. Or minus 2a by t is minus 2 into 2, that is minus 4 by t. So wherever you have a, just replace this a by 2. This is what you are going to do. Now you have to find out the distance between this point S and P. So 2 minus 2t square, 2t square whole square, plus 0 minus 4t whole square, that is 4t whole square, under root. And this is given as 6 in the question. So square it, it will be a quadratic equation. You know how to solve this quadratic equation. We have already done whole lot of thing in 10th class. So t square equals 2. Keep it like this because we will be dealing with t square only. What is SQ? 2 minus a by t whole square, that is 2 minus 2 by t whole square. And then 0 minus of minus, that is plus. So 2a by t minus 2a, I think minus 2 into 2 minus 4 by t whole square. So this 2 minus 2 by t square and 4 by t whole square. Now as I said, t square is 2 only. Just put t square as 2. Put t square as 2 and 3 will come. SQ will be 3. This question is question number 8. Write the coordinates of the vertex of the parabola whose focus is at -2, 1. And the directrix is the line x plus y minus 3 equals 0. Now how it is going to be made, I'll just give a guess. I'll guess. Because focus is -2, 1. That is the x coordinate is negative. So that will be possibly here. This is not x or y axis, okay? Please remember. This is not x or y axis. This is the axis of the parabola and the directrix of the parabola, not the x and y coordinate axis. The equation of the directrix we have written x plus y minus 3 equals 0. Now this is -2, 1, and this line, axis of symmetry and the directrix, they intersect at some point, and then we can find out the vertex by the midpoint formula. So the basic thing is to find out the equation, or you can say the equation of this line, axis of symmetry. So what is the slope of directrix? X plus y minus 3. So you can easily see this y equals minus x plus 3. Slope of our directrix is -1. So what is the slope of x-axis? That is -1 by 1, that is 1. So m1, m2, -1, you can directly find this. So the slope of axis of symmetry is 1 and it is passing through -2 and 1, x1, y1 you can take like this. So y minus y1, y minus 1 equals m is 1, x minus or minus 2, that m minus or minus, that is plus 2. So this equation will be, so y minus 1 equals x plus 2, that is x minus y, and 1 will go there, 3. So x minus y plus 3 equals 0. This is the second equation. So this is the equation of the axis of symmetry, and we already know the the equation of the directrix. So let us solve these two so that we can find out the point where the directrix meet the axis of symmetry. So just add these two, you'll get x as 0, and put in any of the equation, put x as 0, y will be equal to 3. So x is 0, y equals 3. So this point is 0, 3. Okay, 0, 3. So now this 0, 3 is this point, minus 2, 1 is the focus. Vertex can be found out because the question is asking about the vertex. So how do you do that? Now we will use the midpoint formula. So assume this vertex to be hk. So what will be h? Minus 2 plus 0 by 2. This one h. And what will be 1 and 3? 1 plus 3 by 2 is k. So minus 1 and 2 will be the vertex. Minus 1 and 2 will be the vertex. Question number 9. If the coordinates of the vertex and focus of a parabola are minus 1, 1 and 2 and 3 respectively, then write the equation of the directrix. So the vertex and the focus is given. Vertex. So the focus and vertex, let me make this here. We know that the focus and vertex, whatever the distance is there, same distance will be of this vertex from the directrix. So 2, 3 minus 1, and equation of the directrix we are interested. Directrix will always be perpendicular to the line joining V and F, or V or S. So this is the directrix. So what is the slope of axis of symmetry? 2 by 3. So what will be the slope of the directrix? It is perpendicular. It will be minus 1 divided by 2 by 3. So minus 3 by 2. The slope of directrix is minus 3 by 2. Now what is this point? This point will be what? Assume it to be RS. V is the midpoint, right? So apply this R plus minus 1 by 2. That is minus plus, it will be by 2 is minus 1, and S plus 1 by 2 is 3. S plus 3, so R is minus 4, S is minus 1. So this point is minus 4 and minus 1. So we know the slope of the line, we know the point in which we start passing. So y minus y1, this is x1, y1, so y minus y1 equals m is minus 3 by 2, x minus x1, and we have the equation of the directrix 3x plus 2y plus 14 equals 0. So in the addition I have 9 questions. We have solved it. If you have any other questions, I am just putting it for reference. If you want to solve it, you can have a reference and solve it. Okay. So this is all about this exercise. Thank you so much and take care of yourself.